Alright, hi YouTube. I just want to do a quick video here. Um, it's a kind of follow-up video. Joe Rogan made a little bit more comments about the Charlie Kirk assassination, and I, of course, had something to say. You can see my comment down here. But let's go ahead, let's watch this video. It's a 2-minute video of Joe Rogan having his eyes opened from all the evil.
We're getting numb as a society of seeing people die.
Well, the Charlie Kirk thing fucking opened up my eyes.
Yeah.
I never expected so many people would celebrate that man's murder.
That is evil. That's
Bizarre. It's just bizarre. Like normal people that I think they're good people. And they genuinely think that guy was a bad guy. And I don't think they're right. And I think they were indoctrinated. And I don't agree with everything that Charlie Kirk said or did.
I don't care if he was a bad guy or not.
He's not a bad guy.
I don't want to see.
They don't think. I say it right here. They don't think. They don't care. They do what they are told, and what they are told is that Charlie Kirk is a bad guy. That is why people like Jimmy Kimmel are bad people, because they go on there and they continue the rhetoric that gets these people who don't think, who don't even know the guy, who are just told, hey, he's a bad guy. Therefore, you shouldn't feel bad that he was killed. You shouldn't feel bad that he was killed. In fact, he wasn't even killed because of what we say here. He was killed because, you know, they killed their own guy for some reason. Joe doesn't understand this. I don't know why Joe can't understand this. He just said they're good people that just think he's a bad guy. No, Joe, they're retards. They don't know anything.
See him. I don't want to see anybody die.
First of all, he's fucking your age, right?
Yeah.
He's a young guy, right? And he would go around to college campuses and have arguments with people, or have discussions with people, have debates with people.
Yep.
But it infuriated people because they felt like this guy is going against the progress that was being made in society. But what he did not feel like was progress. Like it was a progressive agenda.
Yeah, and that's the people on this side of the aisle, but that's not the regular people dancing around. They don't know who he is or who he was. They probably never watched a single video that he ever made. They don't know. They don't care.
That was being pushed in most college campuses. It's a leftist, Marxist sort of agenda. He didn't feel like that was the correct way to live, and he felt like he had arguments against it, and he wanted, and it was, it's a business too, right? Like he developed this big social media platform.
Can I also say, I'm always told that he's a comedian, but other than his stand-up that he used to do, I've never seen him make a joke on this podcast. This isn't a comedy podcast. This is just a regular podcast. You know, I see this little face here. I think commentary account. Yeah, I guess. But everybody says he's a comedian. He's not funny. He hasn't made me laugh once. I mean, maybe his stand-up funny. I never watched it, but when talking about this stuff, it's not supposed to be funny. It's not supposed to make you laugh. So I don't know why people keep calling him a comedian. He's a commentator on things that he doesn't know anything about. He doesn't look into it. Okay, I was hoping I could have done that all in one take, but I'm coming back and I'm editing this real quick, and I'm realizing I should have explained this a little bit more. The comedian aspect of the whole rant that I went on right there. What I'm trying to get at is people excuse his lack of understanding a situation because, he's just a comedian. But this isn't comedy. This show isn't comedy here. He should be more informed, and he should look into what he's talking about a little bit more, like the Jimmy Kimmel thing and being like, oh, hey, you shouldn't do this, like, well, yeah, but he broke the rules. He broke the FCC rules. He would know that if he looked into it. So I don't think he really does a good job of looking into what he's talking about. So I wanted to make a commentary on that a little bit. So I'm gonna have to go and edit this into it. So back to the regular video. Thanks for listening to me rant.
Because of it, and I don't, like I said, I don't agree. I don't think some of the things he said he should have said, but the fact that people were cheering when he died, normal people, housewives, moms, like fucking people working at banks, people working at various industries, celebrating a man getting shot in front of his kids, in the front of the whole world.
That's
like,
evil.
What the fuck is wrong with us?
And it's just really weird now.
It's really weird, and it's celebrated to hate people, and that's the weird part. And
I just wanted one final comment on this. I put it down here, as you can see, for a long time. Joe himself contributed to this type of stuff. He wouldn't let Trump on his show because of what he believed Trump was, from what other people have said what Trump was. So he wouldn't, go out and try to talk or do stuff because Trump was a bad guy. I don't know what he believes about Trump now, but he's fallen into the same thing where he believed a certain thing about somebody because of what the mainstream media has said. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say about this. I wanted to make a quick little video on this. I'm going to do this all in one video. I'm going to read my verse. For those of you who may be watching this for the first time, I'm going to be making or doing a chapter, not a verse, of the Bible every video in honor of Charlie Kirk. So hopefully I can do this and not mess up, because I want to do it all in one. I'm going to read the 4th Genesis. It's about Cain and Abel. Okay, Adam made love to his wife Eve, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Cain. She said, "With the help of the Lord, I have brought forth a man." Later she gave birth to his brother Abel. Now Abel kept flocks, and Cain worked the soil. In the course of time, Cain brought some of the fruits of the soil as an offering to the Lord, and Abel also brought an offering, fat portions from some of his firstborn of his flock. The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but on Cain and his offering he did not look with favor. So Cain was very angry, and his face was downcast. Then the Lord said to Cain, "Why are you angry? And why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it." Now Cain said to his brother Abel, "Let's go out to the field." While they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. Then the Lord said to Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" "I don't know," he replied. "Am I my brother's keeper?" The Lord said, "What have you done? Listen, your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. Now you are under a curse and driven from the ground, which opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you work the ground, it will no longer yield its crops for you. You will be restless wanderer on this earth." Cain said to the Lord, "My punishment is more than I can bear. Today you are driving me from the land, and I will be hidden from your presence. I will be a restless wanderer on the earth, and whoever finds me will kill me." But the Lord said to him, "Not so. Anyone who kills Cain will suffer vengeance 7 times over." Then the Lord put a mark on Cain so that no one who found him would kill him. So Cain went out from the Lord's presence and lived in the land of Nod, east of Eden. Cain made love to his wife, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Enoch. Cain was then building a city, and he named it after his son Enoch. To Enoch was born Irad, and Irad was the father of Mehujael, and Mehujael was the father of Methushael, and Methushael was the father of Lamech. Lamech married 2 women, and named Ada and the other Zillah. One named Ada. Ada Ada gave birth to Jabal. He was the father of those who live in tents and raise livestock. His brother's name was Jubal. He was the father of all who play stringed instruments and pipes. Zillah also had a son, Tubal-Cain, who forged all kinds of tools out of bronze and iron. Tubal-Cain's sister was Naamah. Lamech said to his wives, Ada and Zillah, listen to me, wives of Lamech, hear my words. I have killed a man for wounding me, a young man for injuring me. If Cain is avenged 7 times, then Lamech 77 times. Adam made love to his wife again, and she gave birth to a son and named him Seth, saying, God has granted me another child in place of Abel, since Cain killed him. Seth also had a son, and he named him Enosh. And that time people began to call on the name of the Lord. Sorry about that at the end there. I almost got through it without really too much mess up, but okay. So we're just getting a little timeline of the family tree here. That's cool. And yeah, Cain. Or Cain, the murderer. Well, I don't really have much to say about this chapter. Other than, man, those are some names right there. Sorry for my terrible pronunciation of those names. I did my best. It kind of made me laugh a little bit reading some of those names and all that, but yeah. Okay. Let's see what's next for the next video. From Adam to Noah, so we get to learn about Noah, I'm sure. That's gonna be nice. Alright, that's 4 chapters down, hundreds to go. Okay, I thought I was done, but after looking over this passage, there was one verse that really stood out to me. Verse 7 here. I believe these are verses. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But here it says, if you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it. Yeah, that one really stuck out to me, and makes me realize that whether you believe God or not, I think the Bible has a lot of lessons in it, a lot of things you can learn from it. Thanks for watching my video. Please like it if you liked it, subscribe if you want to watch more. I can't do this all the time. I work, been working a lot recently, which is good, thank God. But I will try to put a video out here and there. So thank you all for watching my video, and God bless you.